welcome to my channel. My name is Lance Basil and this is Inside Houston Real Estate. Today we have something very exciting for you because we have actually stepped outside of Houston, about an hour north of the city, and we are filming in Willis, Texas, in an amazing master plan community called Republic Grand Ranch, where you can actually buy lots, huge lots, acreage. And we're excited today because we've never done this on the channel, but we are touring Blackoak Custom Homes, and we have the co-founder and co-owner, Mac Davis, who is going to give us an amazing tour. Normally, I'm the one presenting the home, but who better to present the home than the actual owner of the company? So we're very excited to show you this home. So follow me, let's go. Great, so now that we're inside, I want to introduce you to Mac Davis. He is one of the founders and co-owners of Blackoak Homes. And we're in for a really special treat because, folks, as you know, I've been doing this for 2 decades, but Mac is the expert on his products. So as opposed to me going through and pointing out things, I don't want to mislead anybody. I want you to hear the full story and get a true tour of this amazing home. So Mac, thank you for having us. I really appreciate your time today.
My pleasure, Lance. Thank you for being here.
Great. So this company has an amazing story, and it's different from a lot of other builders.
That is true. That is true. The first thing that people ask when they come in our front door is what makes Blackoak Homes different than all the other builders? And it's really a pretty simple answer. We're a very simple, uncomplicated company. It's by design. The first thing that really makes us stand out is when you walk into our model home, any model home from Blackoak Homes, almost everything that you see, Lance, that you fall in love with, that's cool, that it's beautiful, is a standard feature. And that is not the normal business model for most builders. Usually when you come into a builder's model, granted they're all beautiful, but when you ask the question, how much is it the way I see it? The typical answer is the base price is down here.
Right.
But if you want it to look like the model, it's way up here. We believe when you come in, you should see all the cool standard features.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, when people come in, and we have a lot of folks that are very detailed, they do their homework, they do their due diligence, self-confessed spreadsheet nerds, and they shop everything. And when they compare feature to feature, builder to builder, dollar for dollar, the next question that they come back to me, they say, Mac, how do you guys stay in business? And it's a valid question. And the answer to that is tied up in our business model. And our business model is stupidly simple. It's rather unique in the industry. We founded Blackoak Homes. By the way, I've been doing this for 45 years here in Houston.
Wow.
Our core team members, there's 8 of us in the company that are actually builders.
Right.
We know how to swing a hammer and we haven't killed each other yet. So it's a beautiful thing. But the beautiful thing is that we've been together for a long, long time, more than 30 years, which is, you know, kind of unique in and of itself.
Right. Well, you all are family in your own right.
We are a bunch of brothers from another mother.
Right.
That is
Okay.
true. But and I know most of the builders in town. I used to work with the Greater Houston Builders Association.
Right.
Came to know a lot of the builders over the years. But the one thing that we realized that we could control that most of the other builders cannot control is our overhead. So we made a conscious business decision to keep our overhead as low as possible. How do we do that? Well, we don't have big fancy design centers and office buildings. We actually office out of our model homes. Okay? Big savings right there.
Absolutely.
We do not have multiple layers of staff and management. There's 10 of us in the company, 8 of us are builders, 3 of us co-founded the company.
Wow.
Big savings, no HR departments. I wouldn't know what to do with an HR department if I had one. So, but that's a big, big savings. The third thing, we do not advertise. Every customer that comes to us is a referral, a word of mouth, and we prefer it that way.
Your business model is polar opposite.
Totally.
You know, like I mentioned, I've been doing this for a long time. I've worked for several builders over the years. And as Max said, there's so many layers that have to be built into the pricing structure for most builders, from design center to multiple layers of management, advertising, and so on. So I'm really excited to meet you, because doing this for a long time, I've never come across a company set up the way yours is.
Well, just keep that a secret, Lance. We don't want this getting out to everybody. So, but yeah, we're very different in that regard. And again, every home we build is unique. We don't build the exact same plan twice.
Right.
I do have some plans on my website that customers can get some inspiration from, but we have 2 plan designers that work with every Blackoak customer.
Okay.
By the time they're finished, every plan comes out unique to that customer, which is a beautiful thing.
Well, good. So what I want to talk about, because today we're out at Republic Grand Ranch.
Republic Grand Ranch.
And you build pretty much all over the entire Houston area, or?
No, good. That's a good point. We build all over Montgomery County, parts of Grimes County, and parts of Walker County.
Okay.
And the reason that we're somewhat limited geographically is because we've had many of our trades, the key trades, our trim carpenters, our framers, our painters, our drywall guys, have been with us for many, many years. We do pay them top dollar, but we expect and we achieve a higher level of quality in the finished product. And because of that, you know, if I was greedy, I could hire a bunch of chucks in a truck and go after business. Because I have people that are begging us to go to the hill country, to go into other areas. We're happy with what we do. We stay very busy in this area, and our goal every single day is to be the most transparent builder we can possibly be and deliver the highest quality product. And when you don't advertise, you better pour your heart and soul into every single home you build. That's what we're about.
That's amazing. And what I'd like to piggyback on is that throughout my career selling in the Houston area, or even in Las Vegas, I'd have a lot of prospects or potential buyers walk in the door and they'd say, what makes you different from the other builders that are in here? And the reality is there isn't a huge difference, because for the most part, your normal production builders are using the same trades, the same companies. So other than how you market and what your incentives are, there's not a whole lot that separates you in the normal production world. So this is very exciting.
Yeah. And again, I like to make it a point to stress that all the other builders here in this neighborhood are all great builders.
Right.
The differences are how they present their product and their process. And again, our business model is a little bit different. It's by design. It works for us. And that's really, like I said, who we are and what makes us kind of unique.
Great. Well, let's
take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look. That's one of the largest refrigerators I've ever seen in a model home.
Lance, this is usually when folks come in that front door, this is something that every customer gravitates toward. And again, this is a standard feature. My short list of upgrades in this model are mainly attributed to our interior designer, Wendy Kemp, who's been with us for 27 years.
Okay.
She is amazing. She is the owner of Woodlands Designer Warehouse. And Wendy wanted to do a few extra little accent things here and there. And so we said, okay, we're softies. We said, okay, you can do that.
Right.
But the short list is just mainly decorator stuff. But let me point out some of the standard features, because I could talk for hours about it. But the full appliance package, the commercial 66-inch refrigerator freezer, the Thor 48-inch range and oven, the beautiful, beautiful high-end Zephyr vent hoods. We do clad them different ways. This has the sanded pine finish.
Right.
All our cabinets are custom job-built cabinets. Our trim guys are amazing. They've been with us for years and years. Just amazing quality work. And I'll mention the fact that my wife and I actually live in our Blackoak home out here in Republic Grand Ranch.
Okay.
And I have the exact same features. I have the same appliances and everything. So it's not like I upgraded a bunch of stuff for my personal home.
Right. And it's good. You can give your own testimony because not only you are, what's that old commercial for the hair club for men? Not only am I the president, but I'm also a client.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
But and you know, and a lot of the other builders kid me about the fact that I violated the cardinal sin of home building. You know, I'm actually building my personal home in an area where I build customers' homes. I've actually building Blackoak homes literally across the street from me in our cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Around the corner, my neighbor at the back of my property. So, yeah, it's not something we're afraid of. We're proud of what we do, and again, it's what makes us stand out.
Yeah, and that's funny you say that because I've had over the years managers say, don't let people know I live in the neighborhood because they're always afraid if the customer service goes, you know,
sometimes
crazy.
There's a reason for that.
Exactly.
But again, you know, it's what we do, and that's the thing that makes us stand out. But other things that we do, things like the wood case windows throughout the home. Those
Beautiful.
are standard features. This beautiful 3-panel sliding glass door, huge upgrade, other places, other builders. This is a standard feature. When you guys film the outside of the exterior of the home, we have black frame windows. They're black on the outside, white on the inside. Some builders charge anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 extra for that window package. Standard feature with us.
Amazing.
Quartz countertops, hard surface flooring throughout. We don't do any carpet throughout the home. But the fireplace treatment, all that. The barn doors here, standard feature. Again, you can see the beams and the tall ceilings, another standard feature. The list goes on. And I haven't even begun talking about our energy efficiency. We use upgraded Trane heating and air conditioning systems. Okay. We're one of the builders that uses open cell foam insulation.
Right.
Our homes literally are like Yeti coolers. So once you cool them down, they stay cool. You know, we have about 11 and a half months of summer around here.
You're right.
And but once you cool them down, it stays cool. You go into our attics. If you set the thermostat on 72, go into our attic, it's 100 outside or higher.
Right.
It'll be about 80 to 81 degrees in the attic.
That's incredible.
It's a real deal.
Yeah,
it's a real deal.
Really nice.
I actually keep my utility bills in my office so I can show customers. My average utility bill on my 2,700 square foot Blackoak home run between $70 and about $95 a month.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. I'll show them to you.
That's unbelievable. I'm thinking about our home. And
yeah.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
There's so much. I can talk to you for hours about that, but there's a lot to cover here. I want to make sure that you guys have a chance to see the entire model.
Okay. So question I have for you, when you're working with a new buyer and they want to select countertops and cabinetry colors and things like that, is all that done right here, or?
Great question. Remember I talked about the overhead factor?
Right.
Okay, we don't have a big fancy design center that costs a lot of overhead. So Wendy Kemp, again, has been our interior designer for decades. She actually does it the old school way. She takes you to the individual vendors and assist them in picking out their countertops, their flooring, their lighting, their plumbing, their appliances. It's the way it's done if you're building a $5 or a $10 million custom home. We don't cram everything into a little design center and say you have to select from this. So to us, it's a huge benefit.
Yeah, so from a customization standpoint, the sky is really the limit. They're not limited even at a design center.
I tell folks, truthfully, you're limited only by your imagination and your checkbook. That's the honest truth.
Well, that's awesome. So this particular plan that we're in today, what is the square footage?
Square footage of this plan is 3,295 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It does have an oversized 2-car garage. We have an optional casita or garage apartment out there. We do all kinds of custom outbuildings and things like that. Some of the little standard features that do add up, like our garage doors. Our standard garage door is 18 feet wide instead of 16 feet wide.
Oh, wow.
Big difference on that. The header height, the clearance on top,
Right.
most builders it's 7 feet. Ours is 8 feet.
Okay.
You can actually get an F-250 into our.
Right, I was just thinking that. Yeah, and that's usually an upgrade too, because builders I work for, like you said, 7 feet, but if you want it 8 feet,
It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Right.
These are all the things that become upgrades and it starts adding up.
Right.
And before you look at it, the bill has gone from here to here, and it's a big difference. Most neighborhoods we build in, customers are going to put in a water softener after they move in.
Right.
A lot of builders will charge you extra for a water softener loop. That's also another standard feature in every Blackoak home.
Wow.
There's a lot of little things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? It's because we live in our homes. We actually say, okay, what's the average customer going to expect in a home of this caliber?
Right.
And that was really what kind of guided our decision about what standard features to put into our homes.
Right, it's interesting because I worked for a builder in the past and they were a packaged product.
Right.
And what the standard was, or let's put it this way, what the second package upgrade was should have been the standard. But they went through, well, we're giving them X amount of dollars towards upgrading. I'm like, well, that's all fine and dandy, but if they have to take the money we're giving them to get it to where it should be
Right.
baseline to begin with, it's not a good thing.
Exactly. And that kind of leads into something I talk to every customer about. It's like I always tell people, the custom home building world is a fairly level playing field. Beware the word free. That 4-letter word, anything that is free in this business, well, we all know about that at
Right.
this stage in life, right? So there's no magic money fairy dropping money on all the builders out here. The bottom line is that if something is being offered for free, it's built into the price somewhere. They've either raised the price to cover it, decreased features, or done a little bit of both.
Absolutely.
I believe in being very transparent with customers. When they come in here, I'm the first one that talks to them. I want to make sure they get all the information. I give them everything they're going to need to know right on the first visit.
Right.
And I try to teach them how to use the tools that I give them, and including a budget worksheet. So they will understand how to create their own budget
Right.
after we finish visiting. I've also been a realtor for more than 30 years. So
Okay.
I've been involved in every aspect of our industry over the years, but we try to raise the bar really high for other builders. Like I said, I love them all. They're wonderful builders, but I try to make sure that we set that bar really high for everybody else.
Right. Well, I'm so happy to even meet Mac here because I think I do a good job presenting the homes, but like I said, I can't do what he does for his particular company. So let's continue touring throughout the home. The living area here is magnificent. The fireplace, the mantle, the beams, as you mentioned earlier, the wood beams, those are standard.
Those are all standard features. We have 3 series of features. We have the signature features. I've got a brand new model that's going to be having a grand opening soon. A little bit lower price point.
Okay.
And some of these features would be extra in that series. We have some customers that dearly want a Blackoak home. They'd like a little bit lower price point. Still a beautiful custom home.
Right.
But this is called the Farmhouse Series, and we have another level called the Estate Series that are priced the same.
Okay.
Okay.
And now that we're talking about price, so this home, you said it's 3,295 square feet.
$32.95.
And as our viewers see this home, if they were to build it identical to this,
Right.
what are we looking at?
This home, as we walk through it with everything that you see, is about $714.
That's
Okay. Now, what that does not include is your land costs, because
Correct.
we don't get involved on the land side of it. That does not include site development, because site development are all the costs that go into prepping the lot, preparing the lot so that we can actually build on it. Site preparation, site development, land development, that number can vary from here to here. It can vary a great deal. It depends on the actual lot itself, how much slope there is, the topography. It can vary based on the neighborhood, because every neighborhood's different in what they require of the builder.
correct.
And then also decisions the customer makes are going to impact the cost of that. So that's one of the things that I want everyone to contact me. I sit down at the desk, I like to spend about 2 hours on the initial visit and go over all the details. I don't like to just give you a peek into our world. I like to throw the curtain wide open and say, come on in, welcome to my world. I tell them all about custom home building.
That's the best way to do it, and I think customers at the end of the day truly appreciate that, because
That's what we found.
I think a lot of buyers, my experience walking into when they're going around the different models, is they're expecting someone to put a hard sell on them, and they're expecting someone to maybe not be truthful to them. So I appreciate your transparency and your honesty, and I'm sure your customers do as well. Here in Republic Grand Ranch, what is the smallest size home site? Do you have information on that?
Typically about 1 acre.
Okay.
I mean, there are 1 acre tracts available around here, but you can get up into 3, 4, and 5 acres. I'm on a 3 acre cul-de-sac. I love it, but we also have customers that are combining multiple lots, buying contiguous lots, and then doing a lot consolidation.
Right.
And so I can instruct the customer and talk to them more about that kind of thing. It really depends on what the customer wants.
Okay.
That's what I try to focus on. What's your vision? What's your dream? What can we do to help you?
Right. So this particular lot, you explained to me, this is over 2 acres?
This is a 2 acre, typical 2 acre lot here in Republic Grand Ranch. We've cleared about 2/3 of it. This had a lot of slope from back to front.
Right.
This lot here, if you go and kind of pan out toward the entrance, from the front of the house to the property line, which is where the fence is right at 180 feet.
It's huge.
It's a big, big lot. And you've got room to still do an optional casita, swimming pool, fire pit, things of that nature. And we do all of that turnkey.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Well, let's continue this way. I had a chance to peek in that master bedroom and primary bath. It was spectacular. So
We're known for our bathrooms and our kitchens. That's
right.
one of the things that really, another thing that really makes us stand out. So let's go in and take a look.
Okay, great. Morgan, as we're walking and talking, what are your thoughts as we go through?
This is exceptional. I was just telling him, we're both from the city, but I'm younger, so moving out to the country wouldn't really be ideal for me, but I could definitely.
Oh yeah.
I could see myself here for sure.
Fast forward a few years, and when you're starting.
Now, this is funny. I wouldn't mind at all.
Right. Before we get to the primary bedroom and the primary bath, this is a study here, and I want to point out some of the detail. Morgan, if you could pan up to the ceiling, if you look at that beautiful wood beam, the trim work around the windows, all wood encased.
That, Lance, is all standard. The only thing Wendy, our interior designer, did was add an accent color in the tray ceiling up there, but the woodwork and everything is standard.
Right.
And I have every little tiny decorator upgrade priced and marked on a sheet that we give to every customer. Again, full transparency, that's our goal.
Right. And what are the height of the ceilings?
They're going to vary. The lowest ceiling height is going to be 10 feet.
Okay.
In any of our homes. That's just a standard for us. They're going to vary to 12 feet, 14 feet. This home here, the family room, is 20 feet.
Okay.
And here.
At the peak.
So, and the beauty of it, when you do foam insulation, we foam all the exterior walls, all the rafters in the attic. So the attic is completely enclosed.
Right.
And has a fresh air exchange every hour as well as the home.
That's incredible.
So we can do all this crazy, huge volume on the ceilings and everything and not have our energy efficiency suffer. It's an amazing, amazing technology that we use.
Yeah, those pricier power bills that's blowing me away still.
I love to show. That's why I have an unfair advantage. I bring them and show. I live right here, so.
Right, they can't deny it. Right, so moving
Come on
into
in, let's take a look at the master.
So the wall, the headboard wall here, it's decorative. It obviously has nice trim work going around it.
That's a decorative item that's on my little list of upgrades.
Okay.
So we're this is not going to be a $50,000 upgrade like you'd see it. This is a very minor deal, but that is one of the little things, little accent items. But again, we reference that on a sheet. you have the pricing and everything. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your designer did a great job. I was taking a look at this. It's like antlers, right?
Yeah.
Basically what it is. I mean, it really fits the home and the area that we're in.
Wendy is super talented, and we're just, very blessed to be able to work with her all these years.
Right.
She's great. Yeah.
And as we head into the bathroom, I do notice a panel here.
Yes.
This is that security lighting.
Full security system with
Okay.
two keypads in the home.
All right.
That's just part of our low voltage package that we put in.
Okay.
But I also want to call your attention to the 8-foot solid core interior doors. These are a standard feature, American made hardware. The trim packages you see.
You can hear that.
Yeah.
It's not hollow.
It's not hollow. It's not hollow. And again, people ask me, they go, how do you guys stay in business? I keep pointing out the fact it's the overhead thing. We can do some amazing stuff if we're smart about our overhead.
Okay.
Makes a big difference.
And also the framing around the doorways, that's exceptional because you don't see this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm noticing all of the details that you don't see in a typical production build. And even in a somewhat higher end spec builders in the city,
Right.
may not take it to this level.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's impressive.
Let's go in the master
Okay.
bath and have a look around.
Right.
Morgan, if you would like to take a look. Our showers are works of art.
Showers.
We have so many different variations that we can do on our master showers. If you don't like to have to worry about cleaning glass, we have lots of showers that you don't have to have any glass. They're designed in such a way that you can enjoy them. That's the way my particular home is.
Right.
But we use the beams. This is a standard feature. This is solid cedar. And we actually tried these out in our personal homes for several years before we made it a standard feature. Last thing any builder wants to do is to put in something standard that's going to become a warranty problem.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're very proud of what we do, and again, it's surprisingly affordable. We have too many people that drive by our mall and go, "Oh, gee, we can't afford that." Please come on in and visit with us because a lot of people are shocked.
Right.
Yeah, they're.
I do have a question.
Yes.
How does the wood, does it do well with the steam and the water?
Absolutely. That's why we tried it out for several years to make sure that we weren't going to have any problems with it. This is actual cedar, so it weathers well. You see it used in exterior situations quite a bit. We also stain it and seal it. So again, virtually no maintenance.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The flooring, I noticed, I haven't seen a stitch of carpet. We haven't entered the other side of the home, but I'm going to assume there isn't carpet over
There's
there.
no carpet.
Okay.
In this series, in the estate series, hard surface throughout. This is just one of many, many selections.
Okay.
That is no additional charge. That's
Right.
all part of your flooring budget. You can do wood look porcelain tile, you can do ceramic tile, you can do the LVP, the luxury vinyl plank. That's all
Right.
part of the standard budget.
Amazing.
It really is. Sometimes I amaze myself. I look at this stuff and go, how did we do that?
Right. I love the standalone tub. I love the, once again, that's the decorator feature going at the back.
This is standard.
Oh, that's standard.
This treatment here is standard, yes.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Yeah, the dark colored cabinets and this level of features, that's a standard look. The built-ins in the master closet, again, standard.
I'll let you go. Okay. All right.
And we allow the customer to choose how they want to configure this.
Okay.
Like these built-ins are standard with the drawers here, but if the customer wants to reconfigure this, unless they're adding drawers or doors, there's no additional charge. They can reconfigure this all they want at no charge.
This is unbelievable.
And I also do safe rooms. We have panic rooms, safe rooms. People have, gun areas that they want to do false walls. Like this is a good area to do that. We can design in shelving and everything here. You push on it, opens up into a secret room. We've done true panic rooms and safe rooms where they're concrete, insulated with, they're bulletproof. So,
Right. This stuff you hear about in the movies.
yeah. No, we do that. We do
Wow.
that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Really, really really well done.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna let you take the lead. What other areas do you think are?
We'll take you to the way we design many of our homes. Of course, the customer drives the bus.
Right.
The customer is going to get the plan that they've always dreamed about. But when we design a plan for ourselves or for a model home, we like this flow. We like to have the master wing on one side, the living spaces in the center, and then the guest wing. Come on,
Right.
take a look.
That provides for great separation.
But while we're here, I want to show you our pantry. I don't think we've gotten a shot of that yet. We do have a standard pocket door, which is here to close off the pantry. But
Okay.
Morgan, if you want to take a look, we have the microwave and a coffee bar set up in there.
Nice.
So you have all your appliances, your toaster, coffee, whatever you want.
My wife would love this because I moved into her house.
Yeah, yeah.
Which she had owned at that point for, over 20 years. And most days I'll have toast with breakfast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where's the toaster at?
Yeah.
And she said, oh, it's in the
hidden.
cabinet, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I took it out one day and I put it on the counter. And I left it there because I'm going to use it the next day.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you got to put the toaster away. I said, but we use it every day.
This is why we do this. All right, well, Lance, let me take you through to the guest wing of the home.
Okay.
We'll pass by the utility room. Follow me. So this is our utility room, laundry room. And again, these areas can be as large or as small as the customer wants. I may have mentioned earlier too, we do some amazing dog washes for those customers out there that have pets. We've done some over-the-top dog washes that would rival any custom builder's master bathroom. Just some amazing stuff. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, when I was growing up, the first dog we had, I think it was a pound dog or a dog we got off the street somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, no, we certainly weren't getting a pet bath.
There's some pampered pets around our customers' homes. So
Great.
follow me. I'd like to take you over to the guest wing side of the home. Come on through.
I like how this guest wing is it's a wing. It's completely opposite end of the home from the primary.
Right. And even this home here, talking about the HVAC, the heating and air conditioning side, this home here is got 3 separate zones. So you have a thermostat for the master, you have a thermostat for all the living areas, and you have a thermostat for the guest side over here.
Wow, that's unusual.
So
In a single story, you have 3 separate zones.
I literally could talk to you for hours about our energy efficiency. I wouldn't do that to you. You're a nice guy, but
We'll say that for your customers.
exactly. Have a look. This is our powder room.
Very nice.
Yep. And flowing through here, this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. You've got 2 bedrooms over here. And note, there is no carpet in here, no carpet in the closets, hard surface throughout.
Right.
And both bedrooms have generous walk-in closets with built-in shelving.
Right. And this is really nicely done because it's not your typical configuration for a Jack and Jill.
Correct. I'll let you take a look through here as you pass through.
Even the way this area is set up, normally the tub is right next to the toilet.
Right. Yeah.
Usually not this much space separating the two. So we're going to take a look at the rear covered patio, and we're so used to on this channel of seeing a wood fence
Exactly.
in the backyard. But folks, if you're looking for some land and some acreage and you don't want to feel too urban, this is where you need to come. This is spectacular.
This is why, if you notice on all of our designs, all this glass, all these beautiful windows are standard with Blackoak homes. We don't charge you extra for that. These black frame windows, believe it or not, many builders are charging anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 for a black window frame package. Standard with us.
You know what's interesting? This is the first time I have seen where you have black framing on the outside, but on the inside it's white.
Right, right.
And I know over the years, builders allowed the standard color was typically this almond color.
Exactly.
Which just clash with any type of decorating you're gonna do. But I always recommended my buyers not to upsell them. I say, look, if you want your home to look clean and consistent, have white window frames.
Yeah.
But the black window frame contrast against the white is really nice.
Thank you, thank you. And again, you know, this is our typical porch configuration. We will paint the area up underneath the porch area a different color, but it gives it a nice contrast. You've got cedar beams, wrapped beams here. Just there's so many different things that we can do. Really, the sky's the limit. As much brick or as much stone, or if you want to do stucco, if you want to do metal roof, or a slate roof, or the sky's the limit. We can get you a price. If it's not a standard feature, we can get a price for it.
And off the top of your head, not to put you on the spot, do you happen to know the dimensions of this patio?
This is about 16 by about 31.
Wow. So I asked them that because most builders, your typical patio is going to be 8 feet in depth, and you're lucky if it goes 10 feet wide.
Right. And we have actually a budget for garage space, and we have a budget for porch space, and then the customer creates the porches as big or as small as they want.
Right.
Same thing with garages. You can do the standard garage, which is 515 square feet. Okay. You can take it up to 2,000 square feet. It just depends on the customer.
Yeah,
but everything is complete custom. Porches, everything, you name it. Sky's the limit.
Right.
Yeah.
This is awesome. And then, Morgan, if you pan around, we do have a garage apartment.
This is the Casita, the garage apartment out here. Again, we use this to keep our overhead down. Does double duty as our construction office, but we can go in and take a look if you'd like. This is 700 square feet of living space. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, full kitchen, 2-car garage. As you see, that is about $200,000.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tiny home, and I tell people there's an inverse relationship between size and price. The smaller the home gets, the price per square foot tends to rise.
Go up.
You don't have the square footage to support all the expensive components.
Correct.
That go into it.
Right.
Well, let's go take a look.
Okay.
And I'd like to point out, this is our standard landscaping package. Instead of gutters in heavily wooded neighborhoods, we will do like along the drip line, we'll do the gravel or the bull rock along here to disperse some of the water and the energy.
Right, that's nice. Now, out here, and this varies per development, does Republic Grand dictate any type of landscaping requirements when you build custom?
They do, but it's limited. I can usually meet the HOA requirements for about 5,000.
Okay.
But there's some neighborhoods it's 20 to 25,000. It just depends on the development.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But we handle all that for the customer. Okay. Come on in.
Well, this is nice.
This is a 700 square foot casita.
So this is perfect if you have mother-in-law, like it's almost like a mother-in-law suite if you have kids home from college and you go stay back there. You don't need to be in the main house.
If you have guests over, husbands out there, you get yourself in hot water. You can always come out here and hang out for a day or two.
So the mother-in-law suite or the doghouse.
Or the doghouse, exactly. Exactly. But this just gives you a sample of what we can do.
Right.
We've done some amazing detached suites out here. So again, sky's the limit.
It's pretty incredible. Wow. All right. I know they're using this. Thank you so much.
Lance.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Really enjoyed meeting everybody.
Very thorough and very well done. I'm excited. I hope I can send some people your way.
Please do. And I would like to invite any of you out there, if you have any questions. I try to be a one-stop shop for all things real estate related. I checked my ego at the door many, many years ago. If I don't know the answer, I will find out for you.
Great. Well, thank you once again. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Morgan. Nice meeting you.
All right, great. Folks, we're going to continue touring the grounds and get you some good drone shots of the home, but I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. Definitely leave a comment down below of what you like, and we love having you tour our channel and view with us. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Lance Basil here with the Basil Real Estate Group. If you'd enjoyed this tour, please hit the like button. Definitely consider subscribing. Hit that bell so you get notified when we have new videos dropping, which we do every single week. It's been a pleasure touring this home, especially doing it with the co-founder of the company. If you'd like more information on this particular builder, please leave me a message below as I can facilitate getting that information for you. And once again, we appreciate your time and thanks for watching.